Whoa, Chase Briscoe just whaled the side of A.J. Allmendinger's car.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Might get paid back here.
I'm going to have you here. Hang on to it, hang on to it.
Good night. Then this.
AJ didn't give him enough room getting into the corner. And I'm not saying that because you're sitting here. But he had had enough, I can tell you that.
I'm fairly...
The tires hadn't come in yet. You can see them all stacking up.
And it actually started two cars. It was the car behind Noah that got it started with Chris Buescher.
And the 22 was on his bumper.
Which one of those three guys do you blame now?
All of them. All of them. Yeah. You got wrecked by... How bad you want to be in this race?
Oh! The 9 drove straight into Cindric. I mean, straight, never turned the wheel, and the 2 went around. Never.
Into fourth as well.
Oh! Ryan
Blaney just wrecked the 20 through another car, Joe. Took care of business.
Are you guys happy to be up here in the booth, or do you wish you were in this mess?
No, I want to be. Hey, hold on a minute. That last melee that happened, we got a camera on you, and you were laughing about it. So
it was pretty funny to watch.
Just stacking up behind him, much like we saw in the heat race. It really wasn't the car behind him that dumped him. It was 3 or 4 of them. Quite a bit of damage to the front of his car.
Blaney was 11th.
Radio from Chase Elliott yet.
And that was very...
Oh! Kyle Busch in the wall.
One too many times. Very aggressive. Suarez was pushing on the back bumper of Kyle Busch. A lot of cars.
It's the push. And there's the turn. Caution is out for the second time in duel number 2. Christopher Bell drops in, and Dillon may have got a shot from William Byron, maybe not sure from that angle, but up he went and down he came.
Dillon got in the back of Busch and had to check up. When he did, it stacked William and everybody up behind him. They turned him. Rest is history. That's just a product of it. It's go time. Green, white, checkered. You knew that was about to happen.
But aside from that,
on older tires with Kyle Busch. Here we go. Oh boy, and around goes Ty Dillon.
A bunch of them. Christopher Bell, Blaney, out in the rollers around.
All stacked up right. Oh boy.
Both lanes too, all over the place. This takes me back to the rule that they've changed this rule. The restart. They've added length to the restart zone. And what does that do, Tony? It gives you a chance as a leader to do a different thing, to differentiate yourself. It's dumping water out of it. Man, what a tough break for him and his team.
170-mile-an-hour impact speed into the safer barrier.
You couldn't be going any faster on this racetrack than where he wrecked. There's no way. Like, you get this on, you can see that water just dumping out of it. Nothing he can do. I agree.
Now here's what happened on the last lap. A.J. Allmendinger goes around. He gets pile driven by Ryan Preece. McDowell spins. Eric Jones. Brad.
Ty got in the wide. Oh, here come the rest of them. Noah, Allmendinger got together down on the bottom, come up in front of him.
2 separate incidents.
In fact, there was smoke from Gibbs before that. He may have already been in the wall. Like there. And then gets it again.
It was gone. Picks up that dirt on the right rear.
and he's just trying to get everything he can get. I mean, He's not trying to put himself in a bad spot right there, obviously. He's just trying to make the track as long as he can. But it's just, you see that dirt, and I would say the dirt was probably the biggest factor right there.
That car is by far the most rigid car that I've seen on the racetrack, though. I agree. Obviously, you watch a replay and you see a dirt, you know, up. And as he did. I think his thought was right. Got on the right rear. I don't think it obviously wasn't intentional. And when he got to him with that head of steam, it got Kevin starting to get sideways. And by the time it was all said and done, now you're on his left rear, Tony, and where you really don't want to be. And look at the disaster.
All right, here's the Advent Health Cam and radio in Ross Chastain's car.